protegimos, si carita, benedictus. Hello, beautiful creatures, That Witch here, and tonight we are going to be doing the Star Tarot spread. And it's usually used, it's about finding hope and positivity, especially, after going through shadow work or healing for trauma. If you're interested in shadow work, please check out my Dark Goddess Shadow Work series. If you're interested and you need help with shadow work. Tonight, I've been down with the sickness here lately, y'all. The flu and COVID's been going around here. And I'm just now getting over it. So I thought I need to go out and moon gaze before you guys reading. And I was getting... And that it's not the full moon now. We're now in a waning moon phase. But the full moon was a few nights ago. And it's still really, really bright like the full moon. And there was green around it, which makes me think of prosperity, something coming in. And let's see how I explain this. It looked full, but on the right side, it was like something's trying to go out, but there's spotlighting something. There's a spotlight on something that you may be missing or something. So we're going to get the Star Tarot spread set up and jump right in, okay? I hope everybody's saying, well, this, season is so many crabs going around right now. It's just gross, gross, gross. But, okay. All right, here. Okay. Obstacles that you are facing is light. Oh, my. It says, hope is but a word casting the unseen. Let there be light, where light is but a dream. Like I said, that light on the moon. Oh, beautiful. Where it looked like it was still illuminating. It was starting to go away on the right side. Like it's waning right now. The moon's in a waning phase, so it's going out, but there's still light. There's something being illuminated. So you or somebody are dealing with is missing something here. You know what? Let's go ahead and clarify a little bit on that until we get the rest of them here. Let's clarify on. You tell I've been sick. I can't speak. Let's clarify the light, please, Spirit. The High Priestess was popping out. Then the Moon and the High Priestess. Pop this little head there. Ugh. Wow. You're missing something. Death is typically, not all doom and gloom like most people would think death would be, but death is typically about something ending and something new beginning, the whole movement. So you're missing on something on that. It's like you're missing maybe something spiritually, possibly. Let's see more. The Hermit, yes. The perfect time to go inside and do hermit work is during this season, correct? There's a lot of ivy on this too, and ivy symbolizes togetherness and we're going with the flow. We have ivy in my little holiday garden here. And the illumination on that, like I said, something's being illuminated. It's like source, Godiverse, whatever you want to call the most high energy. Is trying to illuminate something to you here. Something to do with purity. I see that snow. I think snow, I think white. I think purity or innocence. Empress Reverse. The Empress Reverse. Now, the Empress Reverse is typically somebody who doesn't take care of themselves. And it could be male or female. The cards are gender neutral, but Doesn't take care of themselves, is not fertile, like with the bunnies. Bunnies or rabbits represent fertility. Doesn't take care of themselves, doesn't play well with others, doesn't create anything, and everything's in a standstill. I feel like a lot of you may be dealing with someone who's in this Empress reverse, but you're not seeing it. And maybe that's what's being the light shined on that. We'll get one more on that, and then we'll move on to the next position. Yeah, I feel like they're stopping you. They're stopping your creativity. They're hindering your growth here. Yes, they are, because here's 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is, you know, strife, arguing, and there's like one person, all these people in this circle are arguing except that one person there in the middle. That one person there in the middle is trying to tell everybody to stop throwing all those damn snowballs. So I feel this is Source telling you to stop and take a look at the people around you. Okay, let's look at and then we got the other Death card in reverse. You stop and take a look at everybody around you, because this Death card's in reverse here with the Jack Frost. It will bring to light, you know, who you can trust, who's on your side, who's not being ice cold, you know, who's being fake. But let's pull. Let's see. No, let's. The limiting beliefs or low vibrations that are blocking you, which I feel is that right there. Cardinal medicine, yes. Cardinals are all about healing, communication. The red holly berries are about rebirth, renewal. The holly was representative of Christ's blood, and the thorny, because we have holly here, and the thorny leaves were symbolizing the crown. So rebirth, resurrection, and healing is going to be is limiting your beliefs of the low vibration. Let's clarify that. Do you not maybe believe that you can be healed, or? Well, let's clarify more. Clarify cardinal medicine, please. Some of you might be telling you to get closer to nature. I feed the birds. It helps me. Stay close to nature. Yes, because we have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is all about finding balance. So yes, I feel this goes right along with this Empress in reverse, who is causing you. An Empress in reverse is, well, it's a bitch. And like I said, it could be male or female. Mine might cough, and like I said, I'm still getting over the sickness. But it is a bitch. Someone who thinks only of themselves. Isn't in your corner, but I feel like they're acting like they're in your corner, and it's causing you unbalance. That is the low vibration that's coming in for you. But let's clarify more. Or what's blocking them? Hearing, be careful of the friends you choose. I mean, I know men a lot of times think with their penis. No offense, guys, but you know you do. Even my son will tell you guys that, and he's just getting ready to turn 13. But women, when they go against each other, if this is a female, can be just damn vindictive and mean. Like, it's cruel. But let's clarify this too. Wheel of Fortune. Karma. Dealing with this person, okay, let me see if I explain this right. Everybody has karma. You know, what you choose to do in life, the choices you make, you know, all have an effect. And who you hang around or, you know, accompany yourself with, their karma will affect you. You know, it's kind of like, is a bad way to put it with the season, but karma, you kind of think of it like a share of viruses. You know, you can pick up on other people's karma. Their bad juju can become your good bad juju. If you're hanging around the right crowd, their good juju can become yours, if that makes sense for you. We'll get one more on that, because I feel like it's their bad karma that's... Some of you may even be having car trouble coming from that person, you know, like just the bad energy that's radiating off this person that's in your life that's just, well, not a good person. So, yeah. It's keeping you in this Two of Swords. You don't know which way to go. Some of you may be starting to already figure out, you know, this person, there's just something not right about this person. Lies. They lie a lot with that moon. They go warm, they go cold with all that snow and the water back there. You don't ever know what to expect from this person. Okay, let's go over to how to overcome this, okay? Contemplation. Goes right along with that Hermit card. In the winter is the best time to do contemplation. I see a lot of red here, red flowers. You need to go in this winter and, like I said, contemplate who your friends are. Contemplate the decisions you've made when you've been around said friends, you know, how they're affecting your life. So you can create. You know, there's red in this robe here, and red's all about, you know, creation and passion, fire, drive, wands. There may be a fire sign up in this. I'm also seeing a lot of air signs up in this. But let's get more on what you can do to overcome this, shall we? Clarify contemplation, please, Spirit. Yes, I feel like it's going to be a stepping stone this winter. See all those stones in the background are kind of going up? This will be a stepping process for you this winter. But very beautiful. Judgment. Lucky, lucky there. Like I said, the choices you make have consequences. Treat people how you want to be treated. You know, just about every damn religion in the world has some kind of verse that says that. Pretty much the same thing. Treat people how you want to be treated, correct? And you're going in and judging the people that have been in your life. You know, I know they say not to judge. And you shouldn't judge, you know, in a bad way. But when you use discernment, which is deciding who's good in your life, who's not, who's, you know, going to give you the best outcomes in your life, you have to use judgment. You have to use that discernment and use it correctly, because, you know, like I said, being around the wrong people can definitely lead you astray. Ugh. Some of you, this may be a lover. That's not all of you, but this is telling me that loving yourself, you know, when you go in this winter, loving yourself, like I always say, you can't love someone else until you've completely healed, conquered your demons, and then work with your demons. And once you've loved yourself in a good way, not an egotistical, you know, shitty way, but when you go in and love yourself in a healthy way and do what's right for your life, you come out on top. And this King of Cups is also telling me that a lot of you needs to balance your emotions. I know this is very, very hard to do, especially around this time of year, because people be people. But yeah, balancing your emotions. I feel like a lot of you have been really, really cold, maybe because you have been hurt, repressed, put out in the cold. I mean, even his feet's covered up in that snow. But the King of Cups is typically somebody who can balance their emotions, and they don't work out their emotions. And sometimes they do that so much, though, be careful, because the King of Cups can sometimes show no emotion because he takes it a step too far if they goes towards their ego too much. But let's see, your strengths in all this coming up. Your strengths are going to be merriment. You guys, most of you must have a strong support system, or you'll be getting someone or a strong support system. all those candles on their head. And enlightenment. Some of you are reaching enlightenment. All those candles on their head. It's going to be your strength. You're going to be able to have relationships that are balanced. Your strength is you're going to be coming out of this winter fog when you go in, contemplate, and coming out stronger for it and enlightened. Let's definitely clarify on that, because I love me some enlightenment. Yes, celebrating. 3 Cups, celebrating. You know how to celebrate your triumphs. And you're working on how to use your discernment and pick and choose who you need to have in your life. Awesome, awesome. Six of Cups. You're very humble. Your other strength is you're very humble, which is a great, great, great strength to have, my loves, because trust me, not a lot of people do. Most people that are typically older people that I've met. Actually, not all older, but you know what I mean. Let's get one more on that. I feel like even though you've been hurt a lot, you're still able to stay humble and not let it completely throw you off your rocker. 7 of Wands. Yes, even when there's people throwing you in the 7 of Wands energy. You know, that whole strife and trying to mess with your head and telling lies, being shady, being egotistical, you know, all that deep down shady shit. Even when people throw that at you, your ability to be humble and go within is epic. And to build yourself back up is your strength. Yes. Let's go to advice to keep your vibration high. Okay. Turning. Do I even need the card? Look, turning inward, what I say, going within. I'm also getting a lot of you, like I said, if you're looking into shadow work, look at some of my Dark Goddess shadow work series that I've done. We'll be starting more on that here lately. I think the last couple we did was Lilith and Medusa and Tiamat. But yes, turning inward. I'm getting shadow work off this card. Looking into your past lives. Looking into ancestral karma. If you're into that stuff too, like I said, look at some of my old videos. We go into a lot. I'm big on working with dark energy and shadow work. But let's clarify more on turning inward. I want to know more about this turning inward. 9 of Swords and the Moon. Yeah, some of you need to work on shadow work. Because if you don't, I feel like you're going to be in this cycle. Like keep going in the same cycle. And beating yourself up in the head. And being up at night. Nightmares. Some of you may need to keep a dream journal. That would help with that. And then moon here. With this moon, I see transformation, because we got the baby deer and the daddy deer with this moon card. Between towers that have happened. Okay. But I see, you know, the illumination after the winter, like I said, after you went within. Let's get one more on that. And then we'll break out the other oracles and close this up. Some of you may be having to deal with shadow work to deal with kids too. That's not for all of you, maybe just a couple or one, but you know, as parents, we got to stay on top of our game, stay on top of our spiritual involvement, our spiritual enlightenment, so we can be the best for our kids. And shadow work is one of the best things we can do for our kids, actually, because it helps us to be better people for them. But let's do this here. The Magician. Yes. You have all the tools to get this accomplished. Be wary, because Magician card can also mean manipulation of, like I said, this energy. I feel it's a female for a lot of you who's being deceitful and not a friend. Do not let them manipulate you and get you off your spiritual track. Okay, yes. Cut that bitch off like the Queen of Swords would, okay? Alright. Let's close with a few pentacles. Or pentacles, oh my gosh. I don't know where that came from, but with a few oracles. Anyways. We'll get 5 from each of my... Oh, there we go. Coffin. The Coffin card. This is telling me to... I keep hearing watch your tongue. Watch your tongue. Some of you may be high-tempered or hot-tempered and want to really snap back at people. Trust me, I get it. But you're being told here to watch your tongue, okay? Like I said, people want to tick you off. Trust me, I know you want to run that mouth. I know all about it. But it is best to say nothing at all. It is hard. But the best things in life aren't easy, correct? No. Bouquet. Which would be, let's see, the Queen of Spades. Yes, don't let people take your prosperity and make you feel bad about it. I feel like this person's jealous of you. They're jealous of you and they make you feel bad about it. Like, that's messed up. Oh, I hate people like that. Hate's a strong word, but you know what I mean. It's just gross. Like, seriously, the world is hard enough. You don't got to make it worse. Because look at that huge basket bouquet he's carrying. That's just... no. The ring. The Ace of Clubs. Okay. This is the alarm. Some of you, there may be kids that have alerted you to this. And kids can do that. I love it how they do it. Like, kids have no idea usually that they're alerting you to anything. They're just so damn innocently, like, just their mouths just blurt out the truth in such a weird and bizarre way sometimes that they bring stuff to your attention that you wouldn't otherwise see. Because, you know, we all thought different as a child than we do as an adult. So kids have a lot of insight if you pay attention. A lot of you, this is telling you to pay attention. Some of you, to pay attention to your kids or some kids in your life. Here. Garden. The 8 of Spades. Like I said, this is saying, see that baby in that crib? The garden, your home. A garden needs to be, you know, when you go within and do your hermit work in the winter, you know, a garden needs to be nourished and taken care of. Some of you may have children who get visions too. I don't know where that one came from. Or you got visions as a child. And also an older male figure here who was with you as a child or has passed and is still with you, giving you advice. That's it for most of you. Like a grandfather or father type figure. That might have a lot to do with your past life karma. If you guys are wanting to break some of that, look into a male or father type figure in a past life that may be trickling. Because, you know, our past ancestors or our past lives, you can look at it either way, will leave an energy imprint on our DNA dealing with that. Helps you release stuff. I started doing that in my graveyard series for witches here recently. Spiritual battles are coming, and we need all the help we can get on the other side. Okay. Rider, 9 of Hearts. Okay. This is movement, obviously. Travel. I feel like this is saying that you're going to be going away from this person, coming to the realization that they're, well, fake. Fake, and some of them may even be stealing from you, which is even shadier still. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. Okay. We will pull some from this oracle and close it out. Let's ask, let's see. Let's ask about some things that you may need to contemplate on while you're going within this winter and healing, shall we? Just saw the toxic card pop through. That would definitely explain that person in your life. Self-reflection. Definitely need to self-reflect. I think we done got that here. Look at there. Surrender. Surrender to the quietness. Surrender to contemplating what is best for you. I feel like a lot of you may have been letting someone else run the show. And that's not something you want to do anymore. Like at all. You're like, no, I'm good. It's giving you dizzy spells. Like this person that you were dealing with is giving you, making you go around your head in circles and circles and circles and circles and circles and circles. Changes. The way to change that is to move away from this person, which you're blatantly being told with the Santa moving in the background and the train in the background. Changes. Going away from what doesn't serve you. The people in your life who are not helping you to grow and evolve. Be a better you. Sneaky. Well, that's interesting. Some of you may be sneaking away. I just got someone here is dealing with someone who is abusive, which is really horrible, but you're sneaking away, which is good. Just make sure you have all your bases covered and your safety covered. Dares on who that was for, but you got this. Okay. Let's ask, anything else you may need to look out for? Distance. Okay. Some of you, when you go away from this person, it's going to hit you in your feels, right? I mean, which is it's going to make you feel like maybe alone if you don't have a support system. I mean, you know, because the coldest in the winter, people get the most depressed and stuff because it's so dark all the time, you know. The holidays brings out a lot of depression in a lot of people, and for good reason. There's no shame in that, but you got to remember that the light's still there, which we're being told with those little the lanterns and those, the light's still there. You just got to follow the right steps. Follow the right steps to create a better life for you. I'm going to pull a few more. T-drama. Yes. This person is not your friend or your lover, whoever this person is in your life. This person could be fake, and I hate to say it, sounds like some of it might be it could be a kid. I mean, look at that one mother whose kid's a psychopath and killed his little sister. I mean, she still loves them as her kid, but, you know, he cannot feel empathy or emotion because he's a psychopath. Ugh, okay, a couple more. Unique. You are unique. This is going to be a unique experience that goes right along with the enlightenment. Spiritual enlightenment. Your soul is ascending after this going in this winter. That is epic and gorgeous. Beautiful, loves. All right. Love my soul ascension. You get out of that tropical chart. Start going towards your Vedic and your soul chart, which is draconic astrology. All right. Side note. I'll leave it with these two right here, dears. It's telling you to cut off negativity. All of this. Cut off negativity so you can have a positive atmosphere. Love it. Okay, guys. I really hope this helped you. I'm sorry I've been away for so long. Like I said, I was dealing with the sickness. It was like hit 1 week with my kids. This past week with me. My mom and sister had it first right after Thanksgiving. It has been a trip, but we are getting through it. If you would like to support me and get private readings, personal readings through me for free, all you have to do is become a member at Buy Me a Coffee. Just, it'll be on the link below. And until then, rise from those ashes, loves.